Hey loves, I'm sorry for the setup in here. We're in my bathroom and I have you guys propped against the wall, so I'm going to try to crop this when I edit it. But I wanted to come in. We had a really good question come up on Facebook, and then we had this amazing member come in and offer some advice about the ion scanner and having issues getting through there. So I want to show you, I want to use her props and show you what her advice was, and then talk you through. She actually gave steps on how to avoid setting it off if there's issues. So if you're interested in how to not have a false positive on the ion scanner, which is a drug tester when you get processed through, then please keep watching. First of all, she suggested making your own alcohol wipes, because anything else that she tried to use, any kind of pre-made wipes, any type of disinfectant wipes, Lysol wipes, etc., didn't work as effectively as her homemade wipes. So her suggestion was to take paper towels, to take alcohol, a scissor, and a Ziploc bag. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut your paper towels into just small squares, because these are going to turn into your wipes. So we're just cutting these into whatever size. I don't know why it's not working, because I'm trying to hold it up and show you. The camera is not really placed right, but I wanted to do this over the sink in the bathroom. But you're going to cut them into whatever size you want them to be. So, and obviously whatever size that they're going to fit in your Ziploc bag. So now you have all of these wipes. You have a whole bunch of wipes. You have your Ziploc bag. You're going to put your wipes into your trusty Ziploc bag. Then you're going to take your rubbing alcohol and you're going to pour just enough rubbing alcohol into the bag to wet the wipes. You don't want them too soaking wet, because then it's just going to be a mess, but you just want to just enough that they're wet, and there's not, you see how there's extra down there, so I'm just going to move it around and make sure that it saturates the wipes, but they're not too soaking wet. That's probably enough. Yep, so now we have nice wet alcohol wipes. Until you need them, you're going to Ziploc that airtight so they stay, the alcohol stays wet in there. And then let me just close my rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to go through her checklist. This was amazing, amazing, amazing of her. I'm going to go through her checklist of stuff and share with you what she said. So she said, give you my process and the checklist that she goes through so she doesn't set off the scanner. So she doesn't have a false positive, because she's had so many. Last year she saw him twice in 12 months because she got hit with a 6-month wait after each false positive. And let me tell you, I know this woman personally. I've stayed with her in the hotel room. Our husbands were very, very, very good friends. So I'm telling you that to say that I would never stay with somebody who would actually be doing those types of things, bringing anything inside or having anything on her. That is just, you guys know me, you know that I will not mess around with that. In fact, you can watch my video right up here about my experience with bringing stuff inside. But just know that she's telling the 100% truth, because I can attest. I've stayed in a hotel room with her and gone back and forth. We were associated together. When we were processed through, people knew we stayed together, so you know that she's legit. So she said, number one, fill your gas tank. Oh, and where she had these false positives was at a different facility, where she never had a positive or a false positive where we went, because clearly she passed through and something was up with the scanner where she went after he had transferred. So she said, number one, fill your gas tank. Then before, wash your money and ID with soap and water, and then place that money in a new, not this, in a new Ziploc bag. Number two, cut paper towels into wipe size, stick them in the Ziploc bag, pour enough rubbing alcohol to saturate, and then zip shut. Use these wet wipes to wipe down the inside of your car, the steering wheel, door handle, gear shift, dashboard, etc. Wear clean clothes the day of. Try to avoid perfumes, smelly laundry detergents, soaps, etc. Stick to as plain as possible. She said, number five, wipe your shoes down with these homemade wet wipes. Wipe your shoes down. Wipe your phone and anything else you will be touching. Number six, if you stop for gas or to use the bathroom, try to touch as little as possible. Wash your hands really thoroughly. Be careful, especially of pockets and sleeves. The places the guards usually swipe So those are the places they usually swipe: the hands and the pockets and the sleeves. So try not to like lean on things, you know, when sometimes you're in the bathroom, you're like leaning up on the soap dispenser waiting for somebody. Be really careful of your pockets and your sleeves. And then wipe your hands again with the wet wipes when you're getting back into your car. Wipe everything again when you're getting out of the car to walk inside of the facility. Use the wipe, you hold onto one of these wipes and use it to open the door. Be careful and strategic when you touch anything while waiting in the visiting hall, when you cannot have these on you. Just don't touch anything. Or like I do when I'm going into the bathroom, just because I'm a germphobe in there, like I'll take my sleeve and I'll go like this and I'll open the door this way versus opening it with my hand and potentially touching something. She said monitor the guards when they use the ion device. Did they change their gloves? Did they clear the machine before starting? Did they change their gloves and clear it again before testing you a second time? To confirm the positive. Did anyone else before or after you get a false positive? And number 9, I think this is going to be, aside from these homemade alcohol wipes, this genius idea, your most important takeaway. Complain to your local officials. Complain to the warden. They probably won't do anything, but we can still be annoying. Once in a while, they took the machine out because it wasn't working. She's like, it's never working. But I like to think they took it out because sometimes too many people were... Sorry, I have this all in screenshots, so I'm going up and down. Sometimes too many people were complaining. So thank you so much. I don't know if she wants her name mentioned, but to the sweet woman who offered this unsolicited, just wanted to give advice to this person, but it was so detailed and I thought it was such a great visit hack that I wanted to pass it along to you guys. So again, some places have really, really strict machines. I know I had a woman who sent me an email who was crying because she just was so embarrassed. She's like, I would never do that. They treated me like I was some sort of criminal myself. I didn't have anything on me. 4 of us were tested false positive that day, and we were all 2 people I think were asked to leave, and 2 of them cleared it enough. I don't know exactly how it works to get behind glass visits, but that's just unfair. It makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you feel like you've done something wrong even though you haven't. So go out of your way. Just be extremely careful. Use this really cool hack with these homemade alcohol wipes. Watch yourself when gas in the car, going into stores, opening door handles. Use your sleeve. Even if you live someplace warm, you might want to just bring a rag with you, or put on like a cardigan that you could take off, but use that sleeve, or even like the side of your shirt. But be careful of your pockets and your sleeve. So if you're using your sleeve to open a door, make sure that's something that you can like leave in the car or hang up or something like that. You guys keep staying strong, keep loving strong, keep supporting one another through this journey, because you're one day closer to always behind you. Lots of love from my heart to yours. I will see you, beautiful men and women, in the next one. Bye, guys.